Visual's back in the studio with me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we've got some big news for all you file sharers out there as well, and it's
I don't know how to put it. It's
shocking, isn't it, Bish?
It's shocking, but how can I put it to you? Let's just say they've stabbed you in the heart a million times. This news is going to stab you in the heart a million times.
We mentioned this a few shows back, didn't we?
Yeah.
If you guys aren't already aware, LimeWire is no longer available due to a court injunction issued by the Southern District of New York courts. Basically, I'll get Vishal to read out the first page of the injunction, and just to give you an idea of who they're getting sued by. Well, I think they're going to be getting sued, aren't they?
Well, yeah, I think most likely they will get sued. Basically, the United States District Court, Southern District of New York, have actually filed a case, and basically these are the companies that are getting their lawyers together to sue LimeWire.
Oh, and this goes for LimeWire, LimeWire Basic, LimeWire Extended Pro, and LimeWire Pro. So it's all versions of LimeWire.
Yep. And this is Arista Records, Atlantic Recording Corporation, BMG Music, Capitol Records Incorporated, Elektra Entertainment Group Incorporated, Interscope Records,
And they're digging themselves.
LaFace Records LLC, Motown Record Company LP, Priority Records LLC, Sony Music Entertainment, Sony BMG Music Entertainment, UMG Recordings Incorporated, and Warner Brothers.
Now that's a mad list, isn't it?
Now, immediately in that Interscope Records, Sony BMG, and Warner Brothers.
You know, they are companies you don't want to annoy or piss off. I mean, we've always said, yeah, we've used LimeWire in the past.
You do remember as well. Do you know who works for, I think, Sony or Sony BMG?
What?
Simon Cowell.
Ooh, he's going to be minted.
He's going to be rich.
Well, he's the CEO or something, isn't he?
He's got a very high up position in the company.
He's a high up position in the within the company, isn't he? But the thing is, right, we've admitted that we used LimeWire years ago. I still have it installed on my Lappy, but, you know, I don't use it. I mean, we download all the music for the show through iTunes, don't we?
Yeah.
So, you know, at the end of the day, guys, if you do use LimeWire, then unfortunately LimeWire is no longer available. You'll have to start doing it legitimately through iTunes and pay your 99p or 79p or 69p per track that you want, because that's what we do, don't we? I mean,
yep.
The tracks.
Well, apart from me, where I get my mixtapes.
Oh yeah, mixtapes is free anyway, and it's not illegal. It's because the artists put them on there themselves, because it's how they get most of their tracks heard. I mean, what was that Eminem track that you got a hold of?
No Love.
The one with Rihanna, wasn't it?
No. Oh, Love the Way. No. I had that. That wasn't off a mixtape. You're thinking of Hate That I Love You.
That's the one.
Neo and Rihanna.
Yeah.
Right. I had that I think that came out in 2006, 2007, in about November time. I had that track in February. I heard the track. And
that was uploaded onto mixtapes.
Yep.
And as we know, mixtapes is a free website to download mixed tracks and stuff like this.
Yep.
And just to let people know out there, mixtapes is legal.
Yep.
Because the artists themselves put the tracks.
Yep.
My understanding of it.
Eminem and Lil Wayne's track that's come out recently called No Love.
Yeah.
You know, the one I made you hear, the one that you said has got that stuff in the background.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I've had that track now for 6 months. That track has only come out on TV recently over the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
But I've had that track 6 months ago. That's off one of Lil Wayne's mixtapes.
Now, we've always said since we started this show that we always get our tunes from iTunes. And yes, I have used LimeWire in the past. Have you, Vish?
I think I did momentarily
Yeah.
for a while, but that was before all that crap came out with LimeWire and Napster, and then we were all starting to get sued. And
Yeah,
do
exactly.
you remember Kazaa?
Oh, that's going back time.
Do you remember that? Oh god! And there's quite a few of them. There were quite a lot of them, file sharing ones, and it's just.
But file sharing, as we all know, is illegal, and you know, at the end of the day, it does harm the music industry exponentially, which is why we here at PCTechRadio permanently download our tracks through iTunes and pay for them. You know, I mean, how much did I spend today? £6 on getting the tracks.
Someone was saying recently, an actual artist was saying, they reckon that the prices of buying singles, like out in the shops and stuff, like going to HMV or somewhere and buying singles, they said they should be reduced. For example, like singles are like what? Normally about
yeah, but you can get the EP.
£10.
You can get the EP singles. I mean, we're going to play a good track. I think it's a good track anyway, and she's an amazing artist. We're not going to give it away just yet because this is a new single off her new album.
Is it the one that's just...
Yeah.
Okay, the first one that we can see in the
Yeah. So we're not going to give it away, but I think she's an amazing artist. And
but it's just kind of like... He was saying, singles should be lower in price. For example,
but think about it though.
For example, like you paid 10 quid or something like that for some singles?
But think about it, the music industry, as well as the movie industry, have gone into great lengths to stop piracy as well.
But the simple thing that I can see from his point of view is, why would you spend 10 quid when you can download it on iTunes for like £7?
Well, for example, I'll give you an example, right? There's no such thing as a single anymore because HMV have got rid of their singles charts. So have companies like Asda, Tesco, Sainsbury's, anywhere that used to do the music singles, that had what they class as an entertainment department where they sell their Xboxes and stuff. But the thing is, on iTunes you've got something called an EP, which is, I think, is their version of a single.
Yeah.
So, it's, I mean, how much did I pay for that track? 99 pence. 99p. I paid each one of our tracks that we've got today.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, our first track was a golden oldie from
Will Smith.
Getting jiggy with it.
Getting jiggy with it.
It's a bit of an addictive song, so
it was related to one of my friends that I know from work. His nickname, as I call him, is Jiggy Jiggy.
he's gonna kill you for saying that. You know, if he listens to the show.
I don't know if he does actually. I'll ask him. I'll say to him, "Have you got? I think he's got iTunes anyway. So you got iTunes? Listen to the show. Listen to the latest show. He just as soon as he turns it on, he hears that track and he's gonna be like,
"You're
I'm
dead."
gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
But yeah, like we were saying, you know, guys, if you do have iTunes, then download the tracks legitimately. Go on to places like mixtapes. Find legitimate sites to download your music. Now, this is a biggie of a show. We've got some astounding results, haven't we? Yeah. I'm actually quite shocked at these results. Because we're doing our browser versus browser. I think we're going to be doing Chrome versus Firefox 3, Firefox 3.5, Firefox 2, and Safari, Opera, and of course Internet Explorer. So, guys, the next track is what we play next. It's Charisse, isn't it?
Yeah, Charisse featuring Ayers, and this track is entitled Pyramid.
Now, this is a good tune. It's her first UK release, isn't it?
Yep.
And we got this through iTunes. It's available for download through iTunes.
Yeah.
For
I had a quick look up on it, and it's hit number 17 in the UK.
So it's going to be climbing the charts quite rapidly. We enjoy it here. So after this song,
We'll tell you a quick story about her as well after.
No. Should we do that now? Because
Well, funnily enough, she's kind of like, she's appeared on a few like programs and stuff, and like musical contests. You know, like you get X Factor and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like in America.
Yeah, but not that big. But she's appeared on a few things.
Yeah.
And then they basically picked up on this. She's a Filipino girl. She's only 18. And she's doing kind of well. So.
Well, the thing is, this track just shows her potential, and at 18, you know what I mean. This for her voice, her vocals as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's going to be... I would put my stamp on it. I might be hanging myself out to a lynch mob or something, but I think she would be bigger than some R&B artists. I'm not going to mention any names, but I think she'll get to the point where she's...
To be honest, I was watching... someone told me to watch this. You know, No Air, the track No Air. Jordan Sparks and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Someone told me to watch the making of the video, and it's on YouTube as well. You can watch it on YouTube, and apparently the making of the No Air video has got over 1 million views. And when they're watching it and stuff, it shows Chris Brown kind of like off camera. He's kind of like there, and it shows him, and basically he's trying to be a bit vocal, like proper singers are, and he's trying to do it vocal. And Jordan Sparks just stood right there, and he tries to do it, and Jordan Sparks goes, "No, what you need to do is tone your voice down and do this." And she does it, and it sounded perfect. Actually sounded perfect. And he stood there and he goes, "That's what you call a true singer." He goes, not having to tune their voice out.
Yeah. Now, you guys may be listening to this thinking, okay, you're meant to be a PC orientated show. We're just having a bit of a rant on this one.
But this is music, and we have music on the show. So
so
we're not technically going off topic.
Okay, guys, this one is Charisse featuring Ayaz, and this is Pyramid. We love it here at the studio, and this is number 17, did you say, in the UK chart?
Yep, number 17.
This is number 17. It's available for download through iTunes, and I think the price of it is 99 pence.
I think so, yeah.
And I think this is her first UK hit, so guys, hope you like it. Now, we have to give a shout out to, before we get into the results phase of the browser versus browser wars, we have to give a shout out to the PCSOs down at the One Stop Shopping Centre in Perry Bar in Birmingham. They've asked us to do a small competition. They're running something called Cop Swaps.
Yeah.
It's like for those in America, it's sort of like the Top Trumps card game, but they're all serving police officers.
No, and for younger fans, do not get this mixed up with Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
Don't get it mixed up.
Basically, it's the scheme was piloted in Handsworth, which is a local area to us here in Birmingham. It's only available in the West Midlands here in the UK. So far, we have 2 sets of these cards to give away, and from week on week there's 30 to collect, and they are available from PCSO Khan or PCSO Shorthouse. No Mick taking out his name visual, because I know what you're like. Shorthouse. I can see your camera working already. Basically, week on week, a new card is produced. So we've been asked to put a question out to our listeners in the Midlands for if you have a younger sibling or son or daughter who collects these. The question is, what does PCSO stand for? That is, what does PCSO stand for? Now, to win one of these sets of these cards, email us at admin@PCTechRadio.com and with your answer and your address, and then we can send them out to you free of charge, and you'll have the first 8 cards available in the set. So again, the question is, what does PCSO stand for? And we've been told by PCSO Khan that we are allowed to tell you that the first letter stands for police. Now, I know that doesn't give much away, but you know. Okay guys, that is our competition that we're running over the month. At the end of the month we will get the well, I'd say by the next show, so next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So we'll have 9 and 10 available for you in the sets as well. Okay, now to the biggie, which is actually shocked me and Vishal, I think. It's our browser versus browser section, which we decided to come up with. What was it, last week? Last show?
Yep.
So, right, they're yours, Vish. So you've got your own set, and I've got my own set. Right. Now, the tests that we've come across compile the following: complex graphics results, data results, DOM operations, whatever that is, I don't know what that is, rendering results, social networking results, text phrasing, and then we've got a few bits of odds and ends to go into.
Yep.
So, first and foremost, what do you think of the complex graphics results? I'm actually quite shocked.
Well, we'll go in order.
Okay, should we do reverse order or should we do?
Reverse order.
I wonder why. Okay.
And guess what's bottom of the list with 0 points?
Bottom of the list was 0 on this test.
On the complex graphics, it's Internet Explorer version 6.
And then it goes version 7.
Which has got 0 points.
Nil point. And then it's version 8.
Which has 0 points.
Nil point. And then you've got Firefox 2.0. Now, that was the earliest version of Firefox.
Yep.
So even that had 1,997.
No, 1.9.
Oh, was that 1.997?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
And then Safari 3.1 with 3.385.
Yeah, and then Opera.
9.64 got 3.525.
Yeah.
Firefox version 3.0.
0.11. We need to put that in because, obviously.
And that's got 3.688. Then Opera 10 Beta, which has got 3.99. Then Safari 4.0 got 5.15. Then Firefox
3.5, and I think this is the beta edition.
Yep. B99. That's got 6.009.
Yeah.
And then Firefox 3.5 Final has got 6.1.
Now this is the shocking result.
But that's not top, because Google Chrome 2.0 has got 8.4. Google Chrome 3.0 has got 8.62. And Google Chrome
1.0.154.48
has got 8.8.
Now, this were tested in a system running Windows XP 64-bit with Service Pack 3.
I thought that's a 32-bit x86.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, I do apologise. I'm
coming from someone that does a lot of
computer repairs. I know.
Computer repairs and stuff. You should know better than that.
Yeah, I know. I should definitely know better than that.
Grandad.
Ah, here we go again with the granddad. Right, it was run on a system running Windows XP, Service Pack 3. Had a GTX. I'm annoyed. Look at the hardware spec.
Yeah.
GeForce GTX 280. It was running an E8500 processor.
At 4 gig.
At 6 gigabyte DDR2. So that's
Running a complex system.
running a high-end system, but it's still shocking results. Because I mean, what do you think? I know 3.5, which is the latest edition of Firefox, is. I mean, why do you think the results have turned out like that?
I think it's also Firefox. Firefox themselves they've had it, And what I think they're doing is, because they've had it for a while and it's successful, what they're doing is only just getting the kinks out. So whatever issues they have with it, they're just getting the kinks out so it runs correctly. But then they're waiting for a big one.
Yeah.
Like Windows 7.
Yeah.
Like Windows 7. Vista came out. It was only just a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
7 came out. That was it. It just exploded.
So, are we going to do this in reverse order again?
Yep, we're going to do this in reverse order.
Okay.
Again.
This is data results. I'm assuming this is obviously data transfer between
Browsers and stuff. Chance of speed.
Okay. This is quite shocking, but there is a flip side to this, because obviously, you know...
Yeah. Actually, we'll start from the top on this one.
Okay.
Safari 4.0 got highest.
Yeah,
8.7.
8.7.
And then Firefox 3.5 B99.
That's the beta edition.
Yep. That got 5.244. Then Firefox 3.5 Final got 5.131.
Which is the final edition from the beta, so everybody knows.
Then Google Chrome 2.0, that got 4.66. Google Chrome 1.0.15, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Got 4.380. Google Chrome 3.0 got 4.274. Then Safari 3.11 got 3.154. Firefox version 3.0.11 got 2.6. Then Opera 10 got 1.7. Opera 9.64 got 1.68. Internet Explorer 8 got 1.11. Internet Explorer 7 got 0.53. Internet Explorer 6 got 0.52. And right at the bottom is Firefox 2 that got 0.51.
Yeah, but
it's version 2.
It's version 2. Version 2 was
very old.
Very old, so, you know. Now, DOM operations, I don't know what this is. I've never looked into certain...
I'll have a read into this after.
Yeah. Okay. I'll cut through this list quickly. Safari 4.0 got a 7.7. Google Chrome 2.0.177 got 5.4. Google Chrome 3.0.187 got 5.3. Opera 10 beta build got 5.2. Safari 3.1.1 got 4.6. Google Chrome 0.154 got 4.1. Firefox 3.5 Final. Now this is where the shocking results start to happen. Got 2.9. Firefox 3.5 Beta Edition got 2.9. Opera 9.64 got 2.3. Firefox 3.0 got 1.4. Internet Explorer 8 got 0.88. Firefox 2 got 0.53. Internet Explorer 6 got 0.37. Internet Explorer 7 got 0.36. Now, out of those two lists, are you surprised where Firefox is actually ending up on these results so far?
I am. They're literally like in the middle. Some often near the bottom.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. Now, the next list is rendering results. Obviously, rendering is, you know, for your graphics, for your videos, or stuff like that. We'll break it down this way. Google Chrome 3.0 4.8. Google Chrome 2.0 4.3. Google Chrome 1.0 4.1. Opera beta build 3.0 in the results phase. Safari 4, now this is a shocker, is 2.6. Opera 9.6 is 2.5. Firefox 3.5 is 2.2. Firefox 3.5 beta is 2.2. Safari 3.1.1 is 2.2. Firefox 3 is 2.1, and then Internet Explorer 7, 6, and 8 are 1.9, 1.8, 1.7, 1. And then Firefox 2 is bottom of the list with 1.3. Now, what I get from that is you're better off having either Google Chrome or Firefox 3.5 Final. That's what I'm taking from that. You know. Now, for those of you who do Facebook, Twitter, I don't think we'll bother with the text phrasing thing because I don't think we'll go into that. But social networking. Right, for those who use Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Bebo,
My Yearbook.
Do you know, I still can't get onto my yearbook account.
High five.
Yeah, high five. I haven't been on. I've got an account on there. I haven't used it in ages. Now,
I used to. It was rubbish. It was.
Now, these results are absolutely. I mean, I don't know how to put these into words.
Surprising.
Surprising, shocking. Stamp your feet. Don't want to, temper tantrum sort of thing. Right. Okay. Should we go reverse order on this or?
Yeah, go reverse order.
Okay. Bottom of the list with 1.0 is Firefox 2.0. Above that is Internet Explorer 7 at 1.2. Above that is Internet Explorer 6 with 1.24. Above that is Internet Explorer 8 with 1.3. So all you Internet Explorer users out there who say Internet Explorer is better than Firefox, this proves that it isn't. Above Internet Explorer 8 is Safari 3.1.1 with 2.3. Above that is Firefox 3.0 with 2.4. Above that is Firefox 3.5 beta version with 2.9. Above that is Opera 9.64 with 2.9. Firefox 3.5 Final is 3.04. Opera 10 beta build is 3.3. Above that is Safari 4.0 with 3.4. Then you've got Google Chrome, all three versions, topping the list with the following results with 3.9, 4.7 and 4.9. Now, those lists and results that we've read out, we got from a website that is... it's called PC Games Hardware. They do a lot of results testing and testing of software. So, but right, what I'm gonna jump straight to the conclusion. We'll go straight to the conclusions here. And then we'll go on to a bit of news after we've played the next track. Oh yeah, I forgot about that page. So, out of those results that we've gone through, Fish, what would you say, in conclusion, for you, looking at these results, what would you say is the outcome, really?
Probably going to be
not using Internet Explorer.
not using it. But that was a conclusion we already had and we already knew the answer to before we got the test results.
But the thing is, the shocking fact is, we haven't just pulled this off one website. It's off several websites that we've gone to. And, the shocking conclusion is, it's between Firefox, Google Chrome and Safari, from what I can see.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's those three. It's those three browsers. Now, obviously, everybody's made the point of saying, well, Firefox has got security flaws in it, the latest version. Well, we want to alleviate some fears. I've actually found a thing online which basically states that Firefox have fixed several security vulnerabilities, and they are available for download off Mozilla's website. You can actually go onto their website. I think it's security advisories for Firefox 3.0. It's on the second page of this one, Vish.
Yep.
If you go into there on Mozilla's website, the fixes are there, and they are all listed there. And we've got a list of them here. Obviously, people are saying, well, why should we go onto their website and download it? Well, Mozilla have had feedback from yourselves as a customer, as a downloader of their software, and they want to provide the best service they can, and this just goes again to prove that they have listened to their consumer and their user.
Yep. So
in conclusion, guys,
not only the fact they actually listen to them, the fact they actually do something about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things. At the end of the day, they actually do something about the security problems, unlike certain web browsers that are on the market at the minute. So, okay, this next song is yeah, I'm having another granddad moment. Is the new release by the lovely Miss Cheryl Cole. She performed this single off. This is the title track of her new album, Promise This. She performed this on the X Factor, and I'll tell you what, there was a comment on the have you seen the YouTube video? The 4.30 video, right? No. There's a comment on there, and it says, it looks like Louis Walsh is about to break his neck trying to stare at Cheryl Cole's ass, laughing my ass off. And I had to watch the video twice. They've got that thing that goes around the judges.
Yeah.
Right? Cheryl goes along that and round, and as she's coming round, Louis doing this, and literally, it looks like he's checking her ass out, and but I just think this is an absolutely awesome song, and obviously Cheryl's come through the worst of it, and she had malaria. At the start of the year, she had malaria. She was fighting malaria. She had the thing with Ashley going through and all that sort of stuff, but we won't go into that. But this is the title track off a new album, and this is Promise This, and I hope you guys like it. A chart placing for this, because I know it's available on iTunes for download. It's available for download on iTunes for 99p. Well worth getting hold of. Absolutely amazing track, and again, I'm just bigging up Cheryl Cole because I think she's an amazing artist. Well, she's been through a lot this year,
Yeah, exactly.
I do want to see do you know what? Right, if we get the sponsorship for the charity concert for next year, I think we should have Cheryl Cole and Girls Aloud. You know what I mean?
Not bad.
Because we miss I miss Girls Aloud.
You want to know about Promise This, basically?
Yeah.
You want to know about it? Let's have a look.
Where's it placing in the charts? That's what we want to know.
Came out October 25th, which is this week.
Yep.
So it hasn't got an official one yet, because the sales will come out end of the week on Sunday.
Okay, so there will be an official chart placing
in the next few days. But it is available on download through iTunes. So, okay, back to the bits of information that we've picked up. I don't know if this makes any relevance to you, mate, but Firefox gets multi-processor support. Yes.
What do you make of this? It's
like I said, Firefox got a thing where they'll keep everything all nice and the grass is completely green.
Yeah.
And then bang, and then there's something that just makes it shine.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what you should expect.
Well, you know.
And I guarantee you, when the new version of Firefox comes out, the new version of Firefox comes out, get Google Chrome and everything, that's all going to be in the water. Firefox is just going to.
Is that your stamp and your thing on this then? That Firefox will blow Google Chrome off the face of the earth in the next couple of weeks. Okay. As we know, it's going to be a big thing for a lot of people. We thought we'd just cover a few things on browser versus browser. We hope we've helped. We also had, something that we have to cover.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna follow the lead on this one. Basically, it's involving all the people who have actually been messaging us and asking us recently
about Farmville, Cafe World,
and
Mafia Wars,
and
all that through Facebook.
And
now,
them
guys,
having problems.
And they're having,
Right
now,
now,
guys, listen, we're not saying don't message us or anything like that, but we will say, make sure that Flash Player and Shockwave Player are fully updated.
Yeah. The first thing that I would suggest to you to do is not message us. Go onto Facebook, go onto the actual application, the one you can click like the page and be a fan of the page.
Yeah.
Go onto the page and write on the page about the problems that you are getting, because this isn't your web browser's problems. This is the actual...
And it's not Facebook either.
It's the actual people who've made that application that have got the problems.
It's, what are they called? Zynga, isn't it? I think they're called. But guys, we don't mind the emails. It's just, the thing is, there's only certain things that we can help. The only thing really that these games need to support is Flash Player and Shockwave Player. Just make sure they're fully updated on whatever browser you use, whether it's Internet Explorer or Firefox or Google Chrome. Now, like we've said, you know, we've been getting a lot of emails about them. Now, it's a bit of a nightmare when the emails are constant. So go onto the groups for these games and you may be able to get some help on there. We can't actually provide any help or support with these games because, you know, we've got bigger things to contend with, in a sense of the fact that these are third-party games that are produced by a separate company from Facebook. So don't even email Facebook because these games are third-party, aren't they, Vish?
Yep, they're all third-party software. Facebook even say, you know when you join a new application or a quiz or something, it says this is third-party stuff.
Yeah.
Facebook even say it has got nothing to do with Facebook.
Yeah. So, you know, but yeah, back to, that's our take on it. So guys, we do apologise, but we do recommend, you know, as we've said, make sure your Adobe Flash Player is up to the latest version. I think the latest version is 10 point something, isn't it, Vish?
Yeah.
And then make sure Shockwave Player is up to date as well. And then if that doesn't correct the problem or issue you're having, email us. You can email us and just tell us, you know, the exact issue. But the problem is, we won't be able to help you with any of the third-party games. You can email us and tell us the exact issue you're having, but if it's to do with any of the third-party games on Facebook, you have to contact the designer and developer of the game itself to get their opinion on how to correct any issues with their software. Okay, guys, we did have a thing on dual booting.
Yeah.
Now, we are still researching this, haven't we, Vish? Because you've got a doozy of you had a doozy of a question, didn't you? Okay. As you know, Vishal's sort of the software guru on the show. He had a doozy of a question from, was it Michael in London?
I think it was, yeah.
Right, this is from Michael in London.
Sorry if we've got the name wrong.
Sorry, yeah, I do apologise. But we know it is from London. He wants to dual boot 5 operating systems. Now, we were going to cover it in this show, but it's a big thing.
It's a big topic.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to do some research, and I think we'll have it ready for the next show, won't we?
Yeah, we should definitely have it for the next show.
And if not for the next show, we'll have it ready for the free-for-all, because we can go into a lot more detail on the free-for-all. Now, giving a shout out to DJ Chutney, who who will be joining us sometime in the future. She is quite...
Maybe about 6 months or a year down the line.
well, she will be joining us for a couple of shows, I think. Hopefully. Maybe a few free-for-all shows. But she is very, very busy. So, DJ Chutney, keep on doing all your good hard work, and I will speak to you sometime this week, hopefully. So, there was a couple of new albums released this week, well, this month. One of them being the new one by Selena Gomez, which, yes, I did go and buy, and I can hear you all laughing at me, but at the end of the day, yeah, go on, Vish, get it out of your system, go on.
Sorry.
Yeah, but come on, what do we always say? If we like the music, we're going to play it, don't we?
Yeah.
So, we're going to play it. But yeah, we'll cover the dual booting stuff next show, and hopefully we'll be doing our first video podcast
soon.
No, next show.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Visual's face is
we'll
sort of like... Okay, guys, but yeah, I
bet you thing's gonna be looking forward to it, isn't she? What was her name again?
DJ Chutney.
No.
Vicky.
Yeah.
Oh, your secret admirer, Vicky.
Secret admirer? What?
Well, she hasn't emailed me back after you told me to email her back, and
Hey, you're the one actually sending the emails.
You're the one who told me to send it. Okay, but yeah, we're still getting stuff sorted in English on the video podcasting front, but
yeah,
we have decided on the first topic, and it was going to be how we actually record, well, how we actually plan, obtain the tracks and record the show, isn't it? So it's going to be good fun, because people will actually see what I look like. And at this moment in time, I'm a scruff bag, so, right, the next track is off Selena Gomez's new album, A Year Without Rain, which is available on download through iTunes, and available in all good record stores for, I think HMV are doing it for $9.99.
Okay, fair enough.
Which is a good price. We're also in the next show. Actually, I haven't played any of his tracks this show because I want to get the.
I thought next show was free for all show.
Isn't it? Oh no, we've done 3 shows this month already.
Yeah.
God, that's gone quick.
I'm sure we have.
Hold on, no, this show 20, 21, 20. Yeah, it's 3. So the next show is the free for all show. Oh, that's going to be good. So we're bringing back... I'm going to set a challenge for us now. We both have to watch one movie and review it. And obviously I don't do horror, so if you're going to do a horror film...
I've already... I went to watch it the other day.
And I'm going to be reviewing another new album that's come out this month.
I've watched 2 films recently that I could review both films.
Cool. We're gonna do an album review of Ali Campbell's new album, Great British Songs.
Would you like to tell our adoring fans that phone call that you made when you saw our Twitter account?
Oh, I could have battered you. Right.
Now listen to this. This is
guys.
folks, this is just really funny.
this is really, really funny. I got an email through my personal email account saying you're being followed on Twitter. Now, obviously, I have a personal Twitter account, but I'm in charge of the Facebook account for PCTechRadio. Now, I think this is just alicampbell.net, which is Ali Campbell's website.
Yep.
But Ali Campbell is actually from what I could tell from our Twitter account, our PCTechRadio one, Ali Campbell is actually following PCTechRadio, so a big shout out to Ali if you're listening on this episode. Hope you're feeling a lot better, because as you know, he was suffering from exhaustion and all that, and he's had to cancel his tour for this year.
If you have to cancel a tour, it's got to be something big.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's what I said.
Your
if
health,
you cancel a tour, it's got to be something big.
Your health comes first, doesn't it? You know, in any job, your health comes first. So giving a big shout out and big love to Ali Campbell. We will be reviewing his album. I think it's an absolutely awesome album. I mean, that's just me being a big UB40 fan and Ali Campbell fan.
And all I remember was he was ringing me. And he goes,
here we go.
And he goes, dude, why didn't you tell me? I was like, what? And he goes,
yeah.
Why didn't you tell me Ali Campbell was following us on Twitter? I was like, who's Ali Campbell?
Yeah, and this is a guy who's lived in Birmingham all his life and yet hasn't heard of UB40 and Ali Campbell, who was their lead singer. You know, and then when I eventually explained to Vishal, what was it I said to you? I could have killed you, wouldn't it? I could kill you for not telling me. But, you know, we will review his album next show. I just think it's an amazing album. I'm also going to be reviewing the latest release from UB40, which is the Dub Sessions album that they've released. I'll be buying that if I can get my hands on it, because I want it for my collection. Well, I've got all 33 of their albums so far. I may as well get the rest. You know what I mean? Look, I've been a UB40 fan since I was 5, and I followed Ali Campbell's solo career because obviously he was the lead singer. Anyway, we digress again. We're going to play the song off Selena Gomez's new album, A Year Without Rain. Again, this is available for download through iTunes. I think the price is, it's $9.99 through iTunes. No, it's $9.99 through HMV, and it's $7.99 through iTunes. This is one of the tracks off her new album called Rock God. So hope you guys like it. So the next show is the Free For All show. So we're going to be covering some albums, some new tracks, some movies.
No, not new tracks. That's our pack only track. A pack only day. Only 2-pack tracks.
Yeah, but come on, we've got to cover a couple of new releases as well. So
yeah, we can, but I meant in terms of music getting played.
Oh yeah, and we make no apologies we can't edit the tracks, guys, and we have actually, Vishal, we need to reiterate about Hit 'Em Up as well, because we've had a few emails. Please play it. We can't. We're not allowed.
Not allowed to.
Due to, even though we are a podcast and we are technology based and things like this, but the thing is, we can't play it because of the, I wouldn't say vulgarity of the words, but certain uses of certain words within the song. It's also
the fact that that track was kind of like was meant to be released, and it was released after Pac's death. Like, I know quite a lot of people don't know this, but if you are a fan of that track and you've heard that track before, near the end of the track, when he's talking about his...
Yeah, you mentioned this last show, wasn't it?
He's going on about his .44 and everything. There's a 2-3 seconds of quietness where you just hear the instrumental.
Yeah.
It's not actually an instrumental. They've officially cut the words out because he had a beef with Jay-Z and had to get taken out.
Yeah.
So obviously, if they've done that while the track was getting released, and it was out at that point, what they're going to do? What they're going to be like now?
Exactly.
They don't want the song out now.
Exactly, and plus we want to play some of his good tunes. I mean,
I do want to play Hit 'Em Up. I really do.
Yeah, but
you don't understand.
We can't.
We can't. You don't understand how badly I actually want to play that.
I've got my 3 tracks.
I've got my 3 tracks. So.
I've got Changes.
Obviously.
That's the opener. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Then you've got California Love.
Yep.
And then Hail Mary.
Yep.
They're my three.
Okay, good.
So, and we're not going to edit the tracks, so we are going to record. Actually, we need to. That's one thing we need to do.
Yeah.
We need to record after we finish recording today. We need to record a disclaimer to play at the start of the show.
Yeah. I know what my 3 tracks are as well.
Go on then.
Well, I can remember 2 off the top of my head. I'll have to try and remember the other one. When We Ride on Our Enemies.
I haven't heard that one.
You have.
Hold on, what album's that off?
I can't remember what album that's off, but that's the one where he's dissing Fugees and Mobb Deep.
Okay.
And then there's Deadly Combination, which is him featuring Big L.
That's a Machiavelli track, isn't it?
Don't think that's a Machiavelli track.
Do you know, I need to get back into my Tupac stuff. I need to buy all his albums again.
And then there's one more track. I was thinking of playing Park's Life.
No, that.
I was in 2. That's what I'm saying.
That's a bit of a sad track. That is.
I'm in 2 minds of playing that.
That's a bit of a sad track, especially if you've got the closer. You know what I mean? That's a bit of a sad track to play.
See, I'm in 2 minds of playing that. I don't know if I'll play it or not. I'll have to see.
So, right, guys, we're gonna go into our next song, which is another Selena Gomez and the Scene track off her new album. This is Round and Round, and we'll be back after this to close out the show and just give you a few more bits and pieces of the free-for-all, which is going to be happening next week.
Yep.
What day next week? What day are you free next week?
I'll have to let you know on that one.
Okay, this is Selena Gomez and Round and Round. So next show will be the free-for-all.
Yep.
It will be a 2-pack dedication and some album reviews, some movie reviews. I've got a couple of movies that I want to review. I need to get my ass to the cinema and sort of.
I know. I want to watch that film that I've seen trailers and everything for. It's called Skyline.
Yeah, that looks good.
I want to watch that. I want to watch Saw 3D as well. You know, I know there's quite a lot of people,
Mm.
and there's quite a lot of people that are saying they keep saying it's the final Saw.
I've got all the Saw films up there, but there's too many of them. They've gone too far.
Yeah, I think this is number 7, which is apparently the final one.
Yeah.
Which they've said for the last 3 Saws now. When they got to Saw 5, they said it's the last one. They got Saw 6 is the last one.
Yeah.
Now Saw 7 is the last one.
It's getting a bit silly. It's like the Nightmare on Elm Street. So next show then we're going to do dual booting because we're going to do a bit more research on that.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. It's going to be fun for Vishal because I think he's got a stumper of a question. So in conclusion for this show then, Vish, about the browsers, are you sticking with Firefox?
I'm still sticking with Firefox.
Good. That's what I like to hear. We're both sticking with Firefox.
Because I'll definitely tell you one thing.
Go on.
Most of the places that I've gone to, I've had quite a lot of people that have had Google Chrome, Safari, Opera and everything like that.
Yeah.
I always hear them complaining of issues.
Right.
I don't hear Firefox users complaining of issues. Not as much as anything else.
There has been a few with this latest version, but Firefox
that's obviously
said.
But that's obviously because the software's just come out. It's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's like Windows 7. Windows 7 came out. Did Windows 7 say we made the perfect piece of software, no errors in?
No.
It's had its errors in. But that's Windows 7. Windows 7 is still the best.
You know. Oh yeah, it's the dog's what sits in it. So next show is our 2-pack dedication show. We're going to be playing some quality 2-pack tunes, doing some music reviews, movie reviews. We'll also be putting in our 2 cents worth about some computer issues, and hopefully we'll be able to give you an update on the latest computer fair that we went to. That's going to be
nice,
good fun. So guys, the closeout track today is one of Vishal's, and Vish, what is this one?
And this is a track that's just recently come out on TV and stuff. I've heard it a while.
This is off mixtapes, isn't it, this one? Is it? Or when?
No, you downloaded this.
Oh yeah, this was off iTunes, wasn't it? 99 pence off iTunes. This is, go on.
This is Nelly, and the track is entitled Just a Dream.
Okay guys, we'll see you in a bit. PG rating. well, actually,
No, an 18 rating.
An 18 rating. There will be a disclaimer, and we will see you in the next show where we're doing a few music reviews, a few movie reviews. So we're logging off and we're shutting down.
See you later.